Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
My name is Nelson. Schnell, you want to roll off. Who are you playing tonight?
I brought Secret Lair Bible History. Nebuchadnezzar. Okay. I suppose actual history too, but this morning in church, Pastor mentioned something about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and how Nebuchadnezzar renamed them and told them they need to eat wine and the special food and vegetables apparently are okay for people. Read your Bible. Anyway, this is my very, very specific make you discard, make you bounce, and then discard deck. It's real weird, real bad, but again, as I pointed out last game, my commander is usually the oldest. This fucker was printed in 1995, maybe 1994. So I'm assuming, without looking at anyone else, it is the oldest commander on the table. Untap, upkeep, draw. We will lead into... Really? You've got an older one than me?
Not me, personally.
I mean, literally the first set that they printed legendary creatures in, so
yeah.
Gonna be hard to beat.
Drowned Catacombs will be my land for the turn. I will adjust my own focus on the fly, you say. That's about as good as we're going to get. Go ahead, teach.
I've never seen that before. It looks like an ass.
It really does.
Right there. Right there. That's the crack. That's Teej's.
Look at that ass.
This gives Teej a chub.
Baby, what that hind quarter do?
Anyway.
What a high-minded boy
reflect,
Teej. I'm going to stuff this chub down and show you my commander.
What you got?
It is Vorosh the Hunter.
When was he printed?
He was printed
Get fucked! Sorry.
Finished.
That's what she said.
No, that's not it. 2007. Alright, fine. Fuck you.
Not 1995. And this is the reprint, too. Fuck this.
This is also a deck taken straight from the Bible. Mutate.
Yes, Vorosh destroyed the temple at
the story of Genesis.
This is my Mutate deck. I love this deck. It does not perform very often. But I had a blast building this way back in the day, and I've added some new cards from Doctor Who to it. That's exciting for me. It is. I want to play one of them. But not turn one. Turn one will be a Dreamroot Cascade, which enters tapped. Pastor Chris.
I put a few cards from Lord of the Rings finally into this deck. I'm a little behind on this one. I brought a General Marhault Elves-Dragon.
What?
It's just red-green creature beats. That's all it is.
I remember this one.
Yep.
Yep, that's all it does. Just beats face.
General Marhault Elves-Dragon, 4/4 for 4. Elf Warrior, whenever a creature you control becomes blocked... Oh, this fucking deck. +3/+3 until the end of the turn for each creature blocking it. It rampages like a goddamn monster.
Monsters do that. I'll draw for the turn.
I've seen that. I've seen those documentaries with the ladies and their latex rampaging.
I'll play a forest and pass to Nelson.
Ladies
See what Nelson brought tonight.
I brought a deck that's going to pair real well with Schnell's discard deck. This is Xyris Take the Wheel. This
Another Bible deck.
This is another Bible deck. This is my Wheels deck, but it's my Group Hug Wheels deck where I get a whole bunch of tokens and then kill Teej with the red enchantment that I forget the Vicious.
Damn it, I keep fucking up your camera. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Vicious Who's is it Vicious Whispers?
Shadows, I think.
Vicious Shadows.
Yeah, that was a good time.
So stick around and see if I take Teej up for a third time using Vicious Shadows today.
Also, full disclosure, I bought 2 additional cameras and changed the setup. So if you see my hands fucking with things like this, it's because it's new and I'm trying to fix things on the fly. Also, I'm hammered because the Packers lost today, and that's an emotional investment on my part.
And
Would you
it was a
have
win
not
for you.
been hammered if the Packers won?
I don't think so. No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I will draw for turn. It is a command tower that I will play. Oh my god. I have never played this game before. So I drew that command tower.
Command tower. You come on a man for that tower?
Jesus.
And pass the turn to Schnell.
Okay. Untap upkeep draw.
It's not what I wanted to play, but since I fucking announced it to everyone, that's how we did it. We had to pivot.
Dark Slick Shores enters the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or fewer other lands. So 1 is less than 2 or fewer. Black and another for a fancy foil Liliana's Caress. Nice. Whenever an opponent discards a card, that player loses 2 life.
It's real good with Megrim.
Go ahead, Tej.
They're the same
card. I'm going to draw this.
It's cheaper than Megrim by 1 mana.
It is. It's a better Megrim.
I believe I run a foil Megrim.
Nice. You guys just remember my notes and shit. Force for turn. I will tap this Dreamroot Cascade for Utopia.
This core set's the only time they printed this too, right? That's why it's like fucking $10 or something.
I think it's more than that.
Is it now?
For the foil
well, the foil one's going to be way more than that. Yeah.
I'm going to enchant this forest, and whenever I tap that forest for mana, I will add an additional, let's say, black. Pass turn.
If you're curious, the deck name, it is an old Harvey Birdman attorney-at-law reference called Mentok the Mind Taker. Because I thought it was the greatest thing ever when I built this deck.
Talisman
I
of
recently made
Impulse.
one change to it, so I figured I'd bring it back.
Pass to Nelson.
Wow.
Untap, upkeep, and draw a card. Let's play this island as my land for the turn. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to cast mine own enchantment, Impact Tremors. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, Impact Tremors deals 1 damage to each opponent. Pass a snow.
I recently bought one of those draft pack 3 booster things that I pulled between the 3 packs, Impact Tremors and the other fucking like similar equivalent from Wilds of Eldraine, yes. I had multiple impact cards from the same fucking boosters. It was very thematic. Island will be my land for the turn. You guys were talking about Megrim? Megrim! Foily! 7th edition foil.
Yeesh.
Worth more than my playmat. I don't know why that's a benchmark for value, but I'm going to pass it to each.
I will untap.
I'll sober up by like turn 4.
Don't discard. Got it.
If you discard, you're currently taking 4. Spoiler alert, on my next turn, you're probably discarding. And by probably, I mean unless you have a counterspell.
I will play a forest.
He's about to wheel.
Incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Green, black, green.
This is symmetrical.
I'm going to cast Garruk's Harbinger. 4/3 hexproof from black. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, I look at that many cards from the top of my library. I may reveal a creature card or Garruk planeswalker card from among them and put it into my hand. The rest go on the bottom in a random order.
Got it.
Pass turn.
Again, my wife is correct. When I am drunk, I become a newborn and lose the strength to keep my head upright.
You need way more tummy time.
I do need some tummy time at this point. Can we pull my couch up to the table so I can just fucking lay down?
I'll tap the
and play
Talisman of
against you
Impulse
guys?
for red. Taking 1.
Got him. Down to
I
39.
will cast Rulik Mon's War Chief. This is a card I have never cast before. It's a 3/3 goblin with menace. Whenever he attacks, select the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. If you didn't put a card onto the battlefield this way, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token.
Is that one of them Dominarian ones?
It is.
United. Unity.
Pass to Nelson.
Good old Dominaria, you.
Nothing beats that. Untap, upkeep, and draw for turn.
Listen, you're playing blue, right?
Why are you still
Yes,
slightly
sir.
out of focus? I worked so hard on you.
But I can't help.
There you go.
I'm going to play Craig Crown Pathway as my land for the turn. Then I'm going to pay 3. We're going to start hugging it out, friends. Hugging it out. Rite of Flourishing. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card, and each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. That being said, I will play this Rootbound Craig, which will enter the battlefield tapped because I do not control a forest or a mountain.
That's embarrassing.
I know. I swear it doesn't happen often. That's it. Go Schnell.
Okay. Untap. Keep draw.
You get an extra draw.
An extra draw?
Yep.
Yeah.
Draw
At the beginning of each player's draw step, you draw an
Extra
additional
land.
card.
Is that a basic land from a Planeswalker pack? That's so weird.
I got a bunch of weird shit in this deck. Wait till you
You need one.
Are you eating
deck.
Fritos corn chips?
Um,
I smell them, and they smell delicious.
Land for the turn
I could
island.
put them somewhere
It's-
that you could reach them.
It's a foily version of that weird land that you were just asking about.
My God.
Secondary land
Look
for
at
this
this
turn
guy.
because of Rites of Flourishing.
Yeah.
I will play a Castle Lachwain. Unfortunately, it ETBs
No
tapped.
swampies.
Then we will go black. We will go black. We will go back for a blue. Liliana of the.
Hey.
Ah, there it
Once
is.
you go black, you can't go back.
Thank you. Liliana ETBs with 3 counters on her. Loyalty. I will.
That's the super hot Liliana of the Veil.
It is. I have this window cling that's like 6 feet tall in my basement. That
Go
is
on.
absurd. Like the game store owner who received it went, "I can't put this in my window. Kids come to the store." I'm like, "I'll take it."
Yeah.
Kids don't
100%.
come to my workshop. Not since the lawsuit. So we're gonna click her up, and each player discards a card.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
When each player discards a card, so
Take 4.
whenever an opponent discards a card, they lose 2 life, and then they will take 2 damage from Magrim.
Yep.
Down to 36. I pitched a.
Auspicious Hysterics.
I discarded a Tree Shaker Chimera.
And I pitched a Farseek.
I discarded an island. Pass to Tej.
Untap. Draw. Draw again.
Ooh. Oh yeah, because I didn't bounce that Rites of
2
Flourishing. like I was
lands.
gonna think
2
about.
lands, I guess. We'll start with 1. Underground River.
Checks out.
I will. You are the 1.
I am the one. I am the one.
3, 4.
I walked in on a coworker who was just listening to Static X in the fucking dark. I'm like, "Are you okay, dude?" He's just like, I'm not having a good day." He turned all the lights off in his office, so I like walked in there. I'm like, "Are you in here?" And just Static X
slamming on
blaring
Static X.
from the darkness.
I'm going to mutate Sawtusk Demolisher on top of my Harbinger.
Okay.
When this creature mutates, destroy target non-creature permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 beast creature token.
You're getting that impact tremors?
I am getting that Liliana's Caress.
Cut you in the mouth.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. You get a beastie.
You do. A Beastie Boy.
Do you provide the beasts?
I do.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
green?
It is green.
Shit. I'm gonna bounce that to my hand.
I'm going to move to combat,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack Liliana for 6.
Cool.
Trample, hexproof from black.
I will block with my 3/3 beast. She'll take 1, or she'll take 3 down to 1.
That's fine. Whenever now Sawtusk Demolisher deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, look at that many cards on the top of my library. That was 3. 1, 2, 3. I may reveal a creature or a planeswalker, Garruk planeswalker from among them, and put it in my hand. This is technically a creature.
Mutate targets, right?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
I am going to reveal Gemrazor.
Which Mercadian Mask cards am I reading in my hand that instantly fuck your entire deck build?
Nothing. Leave me alone.
Nothing, you say.
It's like running a Rego deck into an Elish Narn.
I have a Gemrazor in my hand.
What do you mean all my 1/1s died in state-based
Or a Goblin
actions?
deck against a Pestilence deck.
Yeah,
These things
right.
happen.
There you
I
go.
mean, that's your
Nothing.
fault for
Pass
not
back.
assuming your opponent is running nothing but pestilence effects.
And a Vadiel doll.
I mean, you didn't want your creatures to take damage, and you're playing against me?
Draw for the turn,
You stupid.
then draw for rights.
Fucking moron.
Oh, let's see here. This has. Stomping Ground will be my land for the turn. I'll play it untapped.
Ooh,
Fucking bold.
big money.
Down to 33, you say?
Second land for the turn will be a Raging Ravine, and that will enter tapped.
Got him. Wasted his life. And his
Tap
hit
that for a
points.
colorless.
Oh, God.
Here's one of the new includes for the deck. Doors of Durin. Whenever you attack, scry 2, then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Until your next turn, it gains Trample if you control a dwarf and Hexproof if you control an elf.
You pulled a card out of your deck for a May effect? What a fucking loser.
Jeez.
I think it was
Sorry.
You are aggressive.
Yeah, back up. He's doing it again.
Cool.
Schnell's an angry drunk.
I will move to combat. I will
Sound
attack
of latex
Liliana.
gloves snapping in the
Yeah, that's
background.
fine.
Attack trigger. I will scry 2.
Liliana dies.
Couple attack triggers. Okay.
If she dies,
I will put Rulikmon's trigger on the stack, then Doors of Durin. So I'll resolve the Doors of Durin first. I don't care for that. I don't like either of these.
Make you discard. Make you discard so bad.
wish I could make you discard.
Then I will reveal the top card of my library. Okay.
What is it? What
It
is
is a Broodhatch Nantuko.
Obviously.
Clearly.
I will put it into play, tapped and attacking. Whenever it's dealt damage, you may put that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens into play.
Tapped and attacking after combat damage is resolved?
I'm not resolving any. I'm still doing attack triggers.
Well, then Liliana's still out, you fucking liar.
I mean, I
If he was
just declared it as
attacking,
it was being attacked.
But I already resolved the damage, so you can't do more
And then
things.
now Rulikmon's trigger. I may look at the top card of my library. If it's a land, I may put it onto the battlefield tapped. Oh, it is. I will put it onto the battlefield tapped.
After you screw 2?
Yep.
Nice. Look at that
But
top
I,
deck
but I
manipulation.
put those two on the bottom. So
Oh, you did?
It was
Wow.
luck that I hit a creature for
Nice.
this, and luck that I
Nice.
hit a land for this. Rulikmon's will go. Was
Yeah, that's
going
at
at
Liliana.
Liliana.
Yep.
And then the 1/1 at Teach.
Got him.
Don't like that.
It's a whole one.
Hitler didn't want that.
Not the point.
Okay. Now Liliana dies.
Yes. Pass to Nelson.
All right. I will untap and then get a second untap from Rites of Flourishing. I will draw for turn, draw for rights.
I'm gonna keep messing with you. Perfect. Damn
I'm going to play this Tangled Islet, which enters the battlefield. Taped. Taped.
How much of your crotch should we see as the viewer?
All of it.
All of it?
Unfortunately, there's
yeah.
nothing I can do about it.
Oh, goddamn thing.
It's just there.
It exists, and I won't apologize.
I don't apologize for it existing. I just apologize that it gets in the way all the time.
Sorry, officer. It's just sort of there.
I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to cast Sereth the Viper's Fang. 3/4 human warlock. Other tapped creatures I control have death touch, and other untapped creatures I control have hexproof. I can pay 1 and tapper to untap another target creature or land I control. Impact Tremors will trigger. You'll each take 1. Knock Schnell
losing.
down off that perch.
40 for 39.
And then I will pass the turn. Go
I
ahead,
said
Schnell.
41, but I forgot how math works. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, do I just cast that spell because fuck people?
Yes.
Okay.
That is how this game works.
So, we're gonna snap back that pile to,
To
your hand.
reality.
So you can mutate again.
And then
And then I
discard
get to
your hand.
No, and then I get to
Oh.
untap up to 2
Now,
lands.
when you said fuck people, I didn't mean me.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I said fuck people, I meant painful quandary.
But oh Jesus.
So whenever an opponent
Jesus.
casts a spell, that player loses 5 life, unless they discard a card, in which case they'll take 2. Pass to Teach.
So is the card worth 3 life?
Yes, that's the math you should be doing.
Untap. Draw. Draw.
Ooh, there goes Rabbit.
Land for turn. 1, 2,
Snap
3,
back.
4, 5,
Snap back to
6.
reality. Oh! Sneak right by ya.
Sneak right past you once.
Real quick ones.
I need to.
Get rid of that painful quandary.
Yep.
I mean, you already used...
Gem
Oh,
Razor
Chris
blows
did.
up an artifact or enchantment, doesn't
2,
it?
4, 5, 6.
What
Yes,
did Chris
but I
use?
need to.
I don't know, somebody got rid of my Liliana's Crest.
Oh,
Teach did.
that was Teach. With
That's
the,
why I bounced his shit, right?
Yeah.
Appropriate responses then. We're all good.
You bounce it back to his hand where he can do it again to your Megro now.
He's got to mutate on
Or the
things.
painful quandary, which would be better.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I think that's what I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of which are green.
And it's still going to cost him 10
Really
life to do it, so...
Yeah, but hopefully my friends will take that into consideration.
First off, you assume you have friends at this table.
Gem Razor.
Hey, it's my boy.
5.
4/4 reach trample. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls.
5 or discarding?
Taken.
Ooh. Look at him.
Maybe discard?
You have a lot of cards in hand.
He does have a big grip.
Maybe discard a card.
Big old grip.
Mitt full of shit.
Want you. Don't care about you so much. Need
Again,
you.
I love Nebuchadnezzar because he doesn't have a win con. He's just an annoying piece of shit the whole fucking game.
You know what? I'm going to discard.
Do it.
I'm going to discard a card.
Okay.
Time of need. Which is unfortunate.
So you'll take
Okay,
2 from
so-
the meager.
2 Mugrim damage.
I will take 2. And I believe I took the life. Then I started taking off back.
You put it
I think
back.
I'm-
Yeah,
I think I'm
you're
accurate.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
You're
That
right.
feels
I'm
like accurate.
Then I still have
Some really bad art.
2 manas up. 1 green, 1 blue. I'm going to mutate Parcel Beast underneath my Gem Razor. That I'm going to pay 5 life for.
Okay.
And whenever Gem Razor mutates, destroy target enchantment. I'm going to destroy Painful Quandary.
Okay.
Friends, I did that for all
That
of us.
was a good one. Thank you. I will remember that.
I got him down to 27, guys.
You
Finish
did
him
it.
off.
You did it. You did. Last turn.
Shit, Chanel makes a compelling argument.
Don't attack Tej for a turn. Got it.
1 turn.
Draw for the
One-
turn.
No, don't attack me for as many times
draw
as it
for
would take
rights.
to get you to that 5 damage.
There we go.
Oh boy. First off, I will pay 2 red and a colorless. I will cast Archetype of Aggression.
Okay.
3/2 Human Warrior.
Ouch, ouch.
Creatures I control have trample. Creatures your opponents control lose trample and can't have or gain trample.
What? My blue-black deck. My blue-black trample tribal.
My Gem Razor.
I am working on the list for a Demir creature beatdown deck.
Nice.
Just throwing that out there.
I believe you.
Rexiel.
The
The deep.
The Risen Deep.
Risen deep.
Risen Deep. My playmat does look like a butt crack.
3/4.
What's the fun blue black
I will
mill
cast my
horror
commander.
guy who gets real big? Like he mills.
Hull Breaker? Hull Breacher?
No, it's blue-black.
I think it is.
Something Hull Kraken.
Are you talking about the Mind Leech Mass?
No,
Oh, that one?
no,
It gets
no, no,
power
no.
toughness equal
No,
to
that's
the
not
number of
it.
cards
It-
in graveyards.
No, not Mind Leech.
There's like Hull Breaker. Okay, so Hull Breacher is the I get to pick.
Yeah,
cards
Hull
for you.
Breacher's banned.
Hull
Breaker
Breaker is
horror
I bounce
is
stuff,
but that's blue as
based
well.
on casting.
No, it's a blue black. It's an older. Oh fuck! What is it?
It's an
Older
older
card,
but it
sir,
checks
that
out.
checks out.
Yeah,
It checks
there you
out.
go. Got him. Same brain.
So that is a 4/4
It
currently.
is a 4/4. 4/4 reach, not trample.
Sereth has hexproof at the moment.
No, other.
Other untapped
Okay.
creatures you control have Huxproof. Can be huxed.
I will attack
I can't remember.
Nelson for 1 with the Broodhatch Nantuko.
Oh,
I will attack
fuck Nelson.
Schnell with the Rule of Commands. A couple attack triggers again.
Okay.
I'll stack them the same way, so I will resolve Doors of During first. Oh man, I want both of these, but neither of them work for what I want. So, to the bottom with both of you.
You're both in good positions to just start over,
Yep.
right?
Reveal the top card of my library. It is a creature card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Now there is a ETB trigger from Sage. Destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Nelson has enchantments beyond Schnell.
I will get rid of the impact tremors.
Take that, not Schnell. You dumb
Reclamation Sage will also be attacking Schnell.
Oh. How much damage total?
5 at the moment. And then I will
Other resolves.
Rulik Mons. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield tapped. It is a land. Now to damage. Oh, blockers damage.
Okay, so what's coming at me? A 1/1?
Just a 1/1. But if it becomes blocked, it does get giant growth to a 4/4.
To a 4/4. Got it. Okay.
Oh, Sir Commander's up.
All right. I will not block, and I will take the 1.
How much is coming my way? 4?
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. 34. And then Teach takes.
This was his turn off.
I see how it is.
Can I have a vacation since you popped my impact charmers? No. Okay.
You get rid of a painful quandary, you can have a turn 2.
That's fair.
Pass to Nelson.
You get rid of the impact charmers though, so you get no turns.
Oh,
Coming
okay.
for you.
Got him.
All right.
Not really.
Kick his ass, Seabass. I'll watch.
Can't do anything right
I'll
now.
watch.
Draw for turn and draw for rights. Wow, this. Is there any mana?
Teach, you want to mutate stuff again, right? Like that same thing over and over again?
I would rather just mutate on top of it. Like, I would just want to continue mutating on the thing that I have.
I believe you.
I don't want to reset it or anything.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just asking if I bounce it back to your hand.
Yeah, that's. I know where you're going with it, and I don't like that idea.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you run Urza's Guilt in that list?
I don't think I do.
It's one of my all-time favorite pet cards.
What does that one do? It's an artifact. No, that's
4
not an
mana
artifact.
instant, I believe. It bounces 2 things. They have to
that
discard
blue-black?
something. Yeah, it's from
Yeah.
Plane Shift, I think.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm gonna cast my
So
commander.
along the lines of like Baron's Spite from like
Yeah,
Plane Shift, right?
that was from
Plane
Invasion.
Carrier. Alright,
Pass the turn to Schnell.
yeah. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Draw again for Rites of Flourishing. Land for the turn. Island. Secondary land for the turn. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough for both. So, secondary land for the turn because of Rites of Flourishing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Demir Aqueduct. It leads straight into the city. For those Rockadoodle fans out there.
Love Rockadoodle.
There we go. Then.
The just fine I ever had at the Manitowoc Public Library was for a VHS copy of Rockadoodle
Yeah, dude.
that Delaney lost, and then I found when we moved. So
And what is the fucking guy, the little owl guy? Adequate
Pipe!
Yeah, adequate pipe.
You idiot! There was an aqueduct pipe! It leads straight into the city. So, we just watched that clip from Rockadoodle like 2 weeks ago because I was
nice.
trying to explain how my brain works to my wife. and
Sure.
She literally, I needed to show her that clip from Rockadoodle.
So good.
Yeah, it wasn't. But anyway, I'm going to pay 4 and wash out, choosing green. Return all permanents of the color of my choice, green, to their owner's hand.
You fuck.
All green permanents. Green.
Yeah, I got it.
Green.
Yeah.
Green. Chris gets to keep 1 too. Good for him. Pass to T's. Rites of Flourishing is no longer out. 1 land or 1 draw, 1 land.
It was very spiteful play.
I mean, you got rid of my painful quandary,
Yeah,
so
like
there was
it.
no quandary for me. It was just wash out all your shit.
8 mana.
You got enough mana to do stuff now, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. If I do that, then that, that could be 2. I could do that.
My watch just buzzed and I assumed somebody was sending a message of, you're being a real ass right now. But I didn't get that. So I'm going to keep going.
I will start with a Utopia Sprawl
Coward.
against this forest.
So net gain 0.
Choosing black again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yes. 3. You are a cook.
I do like to watch, yes.
Mist Syndicate Naga.
Wait, no, it'd have to be your bowl that you're married to?
Then 1 green, 1 life for a blue.
Got it.
I will mutate Parcel Beast on top of Mist Syndicate Naga. So it is a
Oh, now
2/4,
I'm onto your game.
and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I create a token that's a copy of it.
Is the Naga unblockable?
Nope.
Okay.
But I can tap one and tap it to the top card of my library, and if it's a land, it goes on the battlefield, and if not, it goes in my hand.
The archetypes are always just slightly off what I think they're supposed to be.
Rites of Flourishing is not in play, correct?
That is correct. You
One draw, one land. One love.
One girl, one cup.
The worst YouTube video. Assuming 2 girls, 2 cups is also on YouTube.
I'm going to cast a Rampant Growth.
What would they do with a second cup? The possibilities.
Put a mountain into play tapped.
Is it not 2 girls, 2 cups?
It's 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh, okay.
Pretending like you don't know.
Yeah, like you've never seen it.
To be fair, I never actually watched it, but I read.
Oh, you're missing out.
I read all. I don't think I am. I'm into a lot of weird shit, but that isn't one of them.
2 girls, 1 tub girl. Thanks, internet.
1, 2.
Well, I can't achieve erection without a low-grade taser.
My wife got mad at me this afternoon
Because you forgot the taser.
because
Taser? I hardly know her.
because her brother was over visiting, and my 1-year-old was pulling my 3-year-old's hair.
No, attack for 3.
You did not go into combat, but I'll take it. 31.
And,
Pass to Nelson.
something. Tiffany was mad because he's pulling hair, and I said, "Don't kink shame." She got mad because I said kink shame in front of the children.
I will draw a turn.
Then,
I mean, that makes sense.
then a few minutes go by, and
You're just teaching them acceptance.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Then my brother-in-law was reading them a book that my sister bought called A to Yeezy, which is a book all about shoes, but it's the alphabet. And he got to G, which is Gucci.
Christ.
And then she got mad at him too because he said Gucci. And then I had to explain to her that it's Gucci, not Gucci.
Nice. I haven't been
And then not
touching
to
your
kick shame.
shoes erotically. Ma'am. It's a weird foot fetish.
Alright.
Put it in your Gucci. I'm sorry, it's Nelson's turn. We should give him our full attention.
No, not yet. I'm just fucking around here.
Samesies.
I'm gonna play the rights back out.
Hey.
Yeah, this sucks. Alright, that's all I got. I'm gonna move to discard, I believe, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
You're taking 2.
I'm gonna move to discard. I don't have a choice. And dictate. Of Crewfix is going to my graveyard, and I will take 2 damage.
You didn't want to play that and help me out?
I'm fucking trying. I haven't drawn land in 3 turns, so I need to draw extra cards to be able to play extra lands.
Oh, I draw an extra for Rites of Flourishing.
Flourishing the back, baby.
So, I will land for the turn Island. I will land for the turn Maze of Ith. Because get off my fucking balls.
Thought you were going to say lawn.
So did I.
And I'm not going to lie, balls really threw me for a loop because my brain had already processed the thing I
Lawn,
thought you were
yeah.
going to say.
Yep.
Oh, I dropped my...
So I just picture this old man, get off my balls!
As they are also just dragging on his lawn.
Yeah.
So it's a twofer.
Get off my ball lawn.
We are going to activate Dimir Aqueduct for Brazen Borrower's Petty Theft. Return target non-land permanent to its an opponent controls to its owner's hand. We're gonna bounce Tej's ship. It's funnier this time. Follow me on this. So we're going on an adventure. We're also gonna cast Cowardice. So now, whenever a creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, return that creature to its owner's hand.
Ooh.
So it's funny, right? No? Okay. Go Tej. Let me know if it's funny. It feels funny.
Ouch.
You guys get mad at me and you're okay with this? Oh my god.
Nope, not okay. Not okay.
I'm still at like newborn stage drunk where I can't keep my head up on my own. I need an adult. It's really heavy. Have you ever held a human head up with just your neck? It's weird. Why are you looking at my cards, asshole?
Whenever a creature becomes the target of a spell or ability,
Return that creature to its owner's hand. So no more mutating. You don't want to mutate.
You mutate too much.
Yeah, you mutate too many times. And now you have to stop mutating.
TH?
You want to mutate? Because you can't mutate.
Feed his swarm, team.
His anti-
Feed his swarm.
His
Make him look like an asshole.
His anti-enchant is mutate. And now he can't mutate.
I'm trying to place what you're doing.
Why did I give this guy another
Borat?
beer?
Are you doing a Borat? What is this?
So, Brandon Small had a TV show a while back called Home Movies. And he had
That's it. That's it. Okay. God damn.
It's
You
a
broke me, dude. You
yeah, no,
broke me.
it's a very, very far removed Home Movies reference. I mean, holy crap, man, why are you doing this?
Home Movies was so good.
But seriously, why are you trying to mutate? Ugh, good times. And fuck mutate.
I hate you.
You should. I have one card from Mercadian Maps that shuts down your whole fucking feed.
Teach. How's that alliance standing over there?
There's been no alliance, dude. No alliance. I'm gonna cast my commander, which I never do playing this deck. It's Vorosh the Hunter. 6/6 flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to the player, I can pay 2 and a green to put 6 +1/+1 counters on Vorosh.
I only laugh at that because of fucking
The
Mason.
fairy can only block creatures with flying, correct?
The fairy's not out yet. It's
I'm
on
aware.
Adventure. But when it comes to play, it's a 2 or it's a
I'm asking because
3/1
it does have flash.
It is a 3/1 fly 3/1 flying flash. Brazen Borrow can only block creatures with flying.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So the answer was yes, but it took me a while to fucking get there.
Are you discarding down to hand size?
I am discarding no.
Okay.
How many are you discarding?
2.
Take 4.
Shut up.
God. In his silly mutate deck.
Draw. Then I will draw for rights.
Why are you touching my tape on me, buddy?
Spire Garden will be my land.
Not
for
your
the
buddy,
turn.
mutate.
I'm not your buddy, mutator.
Discard a Trumpeting Gnar and a Glowstone Recluse. Look, 2 mutate cards.
Yeah, they don't do shit right now. Take 4.
Fuck you.
Oh, Hammered Schnell's my favorite Schnell, if I'm being honest with you, Diane.
It used to be, but today not so much.
No? You don't like it?
I will recast
Should I mutate into something else?
Dorothy Durin.
Something a little more comfortable?
Because I can't. No mutate. No mutate for you.
Or for anyone, for that matter.
I mean, no targeting your own shit for that matter.
Nope.
No.
3. Reclamation Sage, targeting the Cowardice.
Oh.
Thank you, Chris.
Why is Chris
I forgot that got bounced to your hand. Nice.
Yep.
He's not. He's getting Teach back for popping that painful quandary for us.
Yeah, he's
Scratching
my
his
buddy.
back now.
He's my buddy.
That's not how this game works. You
The
know
Alliance
that, right?
stands.
Green for Taunting Elf. Green for Charging Badger.
Honey Badger.
I will move to combat.
Combat.
I can attack with these 3.
I'm gaping.
You have a Mazavith.
I do have a maze of it.
I've got nothing. Just smack me around.
This has Menace.
Why do people even run enchantments if everyone's just gonna fucking destroy them? I mean, yeah, we've lost this one, and this one,
And this one.
Tej, I will attack you for 3.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Nelson, I will attack you for 3. There are a couple of attack triggers.
Is the 3 your commander?
No.
Or is the 3 not commander?
It's not commander.
Okay.
He's a weird little bitch guy.
Can I block it?
It has Menace.
So
Can I block
No,
it?
no, you can't.
If you have two creatures, yes.
Thank you for not saying Menache. People who still say Menache in fucking 2023, the year of our Lord,
Yep.
just gets under my skin.
Anu Menachine.
It was
leave
really
that on
funny
top.
in 1998. I don't know when Menace became a mechanic. It was after 98, but
Was it funny in 1998?
no, it was never funny when they
Okay,
did it.
thank you.
Reveal the top card of my library. It's a Torchling. I'll put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Oh, fucking amazing.
Yeah. And Nelson has no creatures, so there's no reason for me to not just untap anything you're sending my way.
Yeah. I'll send that at Nelson as well.
Cool.
Fucking got him.
All the lands, all the cards I've given you, and you're just gonna keep
And
putting it in.
Rurik
Yeah, fuck your
Mons trigger. Wow, 3 for 3 on the lands with that guy.
Is it like having lands?
It's disgusting. I can't possibly spend it all.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
So 6 coming at you, 3 coming at you.
Cool. 27.
19.
Best turn.
Wow.
We're just instead of swinging multiple creatures at the Maze of Ith guy, we're just gonna let him hang around.
I didn't have multiple creatures I
That's
could
true.
swing
You
with
did.
at
That's
that
true.
point.
Draw.
It's true. Also,
And draw.
fuck you. I'm the Mazemith guy.
Indubitably.
Next turn will be way better.
As I'm sitting here with literally no permanents or no non-land permanents other than Magrim.
1,
Next turn will be his comeuppance.
2, 3. How many?
Wait, next
So that's
turn.
2. How many artifacts and enchantments
That's
do you
my
have on
next
board
turn.
right now?
I have 1 artifact and 1 enchantment.
You have 2 enchantments.
You have 2 enchantments. 1. And you had another one, didn't you?
No.
Is that out?
This is yeah.
Oh, that's 2 artifacts.
That's artifacts. Okay.
Enchantment.
Yeah.
That's not no, that's a
Enchantment.
creature. They're all creatures.
Enchantment.
Oh, enchantment creature. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So 2 artifacts and 1 enchantment.
So 3, 4, 5.
oh
What?
Jesus.
I need fucking mana.
What? Dockside.
Yeah. Dockside. So 5 treasures.
That's I got a reprint, right? Or is it just still
Yeah,
like one
in double
fuck-
masters.
Ah, yeah, that doesn't count. Fucking premium set bullshit.
Crack the 5 treasures. Cast my commander.
I can't talk as much shit without my enchantments. Can you guys stop getting rid of them?
I promise I will not get rid of your enchantment on my turn.
Thanks, Dad.
I also will not.
Unless I can do more than one thing.
Unless
Unless I can. I
qualifier.
will not.
That's how we fucking get you.
Gem Razor is in your hand, correct?
Gem Razor is in my hand.
And now it works because you got rid of my cowardice. That was my cowardice.
I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna cast Edric, Spymaster of Trest. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of my opponents, its controller may draw a card.
A creature. So it's for each creature.
It is for each
One
creature.
for a creature, yes.
Oh boy.
It triggers for each
Per
creature.
Pachar.
Oh boy.
I will pass the turn to Schnell.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw for my turn, draw for Rites of Flourishing.
You'd never know there were 38, 39 lands in this deck.
We will pay 2 for The Raven Man, one of the new additions to this
Hey.
deck. The Raven Man.
Raven Man.
At the beginning of each end step, if a player discarded a card during this turn, I create a bird. Can't block. And then I can pay 4 to each opponent discards a card, activate only as a sorcery.
Any of you actually
So-
seen a chicken?
So, unfortunately, I can't activate him yet because of sorcery speed, but Siphon Mind is each other player discards a card, I draw a card for each card discarded this way.
I love that card.
And I'm going to tap these correctly because Dimir Aqueduct taps for 2.
I don't want to discard any of these though.
Well, pick 1.
Yep.
Alright. I will discard Jessica's will.
Parcel Beast. 17.
I will discard Fling.
Megrim.
So, you're all
Chris,
taking...
Megrim Nelson.
You're all
Oh, yes.
taking 2
Down to
per.
30.
Megrim Nelson.
Okay. And you're drawing how many cards?
I don't know how many were discarded.
3.
3.
So I'm drawing 3.
And I get 3.
I like that card.
2. Wow. So, have a Sharpie. I think I dropped
Which printing is that? I've never seen that one.
Raven Man?
No. Oh, Siphon
Siphon
Mind.
Mind? That's a command. OG commander set.
Yeah, that's the.
So, this is my bird. His name is Bird. Second main, we will land for the turn. And then Right's Flourishing secondary land for the turn. And then Soul
I
Ring.
cleaned off the snake pile.
And 3 for 5, Nebuchadnezzar, the Alto Chad.
Oh boy.
So he has X and tap, name a card. Target opponent reveals X cards at random from his or her hand. If they do not have enough cards in their hand, their entire hand is revealed. Opponent then discards any of the cards that match the named card at sorcery speed. It's a really fucking dumb ability, and I love Nebuchadnezzar. Dude went mad and ate grass. It was pretty hardcore. So I've got a 1/1 bird.
Use one on 1/1 bird flying.
Oh, you actually have one? No, I
Yeah,
wrote bird/birds. It's a plains. Nobody gives a shit about basic land.
I could have used that in
I was gonna say,
many of my
Nelson
decks.
loves planes.
You all took your damage from discarding
Yes,
the
okay.
Pilgrim, so I'm going to pass Tej. Now I get my bird technically at the end stuff.
Untap, upkeep, draw 1.
I want my
Draw
vote.
2.
For rights, that draw is that other draw from rights on your draw step or on your upkeep?
It is on your draw step, the beginning of your draw step.
Okay.
So I go up to another snake to 4.
Land for turn will be a Tide Channel Pathway.
You
Second
can play
land for
another.
turn.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, you said land for turn. I didn't know if you remembered that you could
You'll
also
get
get a
there.
land out.
Temple of Milady.
Tips Trilby, because they don't even wear fedoras. But they
Thinking.
think they're fedoras.
Thinking.
Because they're
Thinking.
lonely neckbeards. That shirt does look soft. Sorry.
Screw that to the bottom.
You're at 17.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I know. Fuck you.
Are you about to combo off or
No.
die?
Die. This deck does not combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need that much black. Nope. Fuck black. I haven't seen a black card all game.
What was that?
Racist. That's what that was.
I want to play you.
Thank God our editor is filling in for Schnell this week.
We have an adult covering for me, right? You ever accidentally
foolish.
almost knock your teeth out with
That would be
a beer can? Samesies.
That'd be real dumb. So here's what we're gonna do.
What are you doing?
Thinking.
Gross.
First, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast
Not wash out.
Sawtusk Demolisher via its mutate cost. And mutate Sawtusk Demolisher on top of Vorosh the Hunter. 6/6 flying, not trample. But whenever this creature mutates, destroy target non-creature permanent, its controller creates a beastie. I'm gonna get rid of that fucking Maze of Death.
What did I ever
Nice.
do to you?
Good hit.
That's a solid target.
That's a good
Take your
hit.
beastie.
What? What did I do to you?
He doesn't like the cut of your jib.
Not at all.
It's the only jib I have. If I had a different one,
1, 2,
I
3,
would
4,
wear it
1, 2,
with
3.
pride.
Jib on, jibber.
Also, I'm gonna cast Sakashima of 1,000 Faces.
God, you know I'm just gonna come back at you
Which will
with
enter
every
the battlefield's
weird
copy
fucking card I
of
have.
This Sawtusk Demolisher Vorosh the Hunter. Except it has Sakashima of 1,000 Faces other abilities, which are the legend rule doesn't apply to permanents I control, and partner.
Huh. Gross.
Pass turn.
What doing?
I have no cards in hand, but all your cards share blue as a color type, right?
Nope. This is a copy of this, which is pure mono green.
Ah, okay. Makes it easier.
All right.
God damn it.
Draw my 2.
I mean,
Forest
White.
is my land for the
Nelson,
turn.
I don't have anything. I literally have no cards in hand, and I'm threatening Teach. Does he notice yet?
Nope.
How big are your creatures?
Nelson's or mine?
Yours.
What the fuck
I'm
did
just-
I do to... I have a 3/3, a 2/1, a 3/3, and a 1/1 flyer.
Okay. How big are your
I've
creatures?
taken barely an offensive move
I have
against
4
any-
1/1s, a 2/2, a 3/5, and a 1/2.
I'm just playing cards.
I'm just playing Magic.
Okay.
Just trying to have fun with
We're gonna
my
do a
friends.
couple different
But
things
you
here.
assholes showed up instead.
I will pay 4 mana. I'll cast my commander. Then I will pay 3 mana. I am going to cast Seaton's Desire on the Broodhatch Nantuko. Seaton's Desire gives it +2/+2, and then if I get Threshold, we are not there yet. All creatures able to block enchanted creature do so.
Well, damn.
Then I will move to combat. What is your largest creature, Nelson?
3/5.
3/5. You got some
I have
serious
2
beef over there.
6/6s.
And yet my shit deserves being targeted.
I didn't target anything of yours.
Really? What about Painful Quandary?
Oh,
was
that
me.
one time.
What about Cowardice?
That was totally me.
That was him.
That was...
I thought.
I mean, I have a graveyard full of
I totally would have
unnecessary
covered
hate. I discarded this island. I'm a liar.
this up. We've all had a hand in your discussion.
We've all touched this, let's
We've
be
all
honest.
had our fingers in the pot.
Ugh.
Pot is your mom.
Oh my god. I love how much this deck upsets people, and it doesn't even do that much. It just, everyone fucking hates it.
Right now, I'm just upset with my
It's
own
just-
deck
it's just
because
you played the correct sequence of
I
cards.
this
know.
entire game
That's
I've
all-
seen
that's all
5
it's been.
lands.
Well, fuck you. I'm gonna pop everything you have.
Teach.
Yeah.
3/3 with the Menace will be going at you.
Yes.
Got him.
Nelson. I will attack you with...
And all of your stuff basically is Rampage 3.
Yes. Nelson, I will just attack you with the Torchling. Schnell, I will attack you with the Taunting Elf.
Everything has to block it?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the Torchling's?
Torchling is just a 3/3 at the moment.
Yeah, okay. But it can pump, right? It's got fire breathing or something?
+1, -1, or -1, +1.
Got it.
Change targets, untap it, and I can force things to block it as well.
Okay.
I don't think I will do that. So, a couple attack triggers. Doors of Durin, scry 2.
My dears.
Oh, we'll leave that on top. We'll put that into play with Doors of Durin attacking. Naeth of the Dire Hunt.
That's a good one.
3/3, whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. And then at the beginning of combat, which we skipped, I'll read that when it's relevant next turn.
That's from
Who's that
Jumpstart,
for
right?
attacking?
Yes, that will be attacking you, Teach.
Okay.
And then Rulik Mon's trigger. Attacks, look at the top card of your library. 4th land off that thing. That thing is a MVP this game. Alright, so on to blocks.
Okay, so my board dies because everything that blocks it gives your creature +3/+3.
Yes.
Correct. So,
No blocks.
Okay.
I also think I'm going to say no blocks.
Okay, so you'll take 6, you will take 3. And we have to do the math though
Oh,
because
yeah,
my
trample.
pile is
So-
trample.
How big is your guy with 4 blockers? 13? That's easy math.
12. It would be 12, 13.
I said that. So 3, 6, 7, 8. I take 4 points of damage.
And then I draw 4 from Nath triggers. And then Edric,
How many creatures dealt combat damage to my opponents?
2.
2.
So I draw
you
6.
So you're drawing 6?
1 to me.
Yep, 6 total.
Okay, so I go up to 10 snakes then.
And yet I am the threat.
Well, not
Then
anymore.
I will play second land for the turn.
And he gets a second land each turn.
He gets like 3 or 4 lands a turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm just sitting here trying to do weird discard things.
I'm sitting here trying to do weird mutate things.
And yet...
And you are preventing that.
And then now you guys are preventing me from forcing you guys to discard.
Mask of Memory that I will put on
It's true, we're the bad guys.
Torchlight.
You are the bad guys.
Then I will pay
apologize,
2
See
mana.
it now from your point of view.
I will cast Lightning Greaves.
The Jedi are in fact wrong.
I will move to equip
Jedi are wrong.
my commander with the Greaves.
Bounce into your hand. Cowardice is gone.
Pass to Nelson.
Okay, come on, lands.
The
Draw
classic
for turn.
Nelson story.
Yeah, right. This deck has almost 40 lands in it too.
I'm excited for my game.
You got to get
All
one of
right,
those goblins.
Reliquary
It just
Tower.
spits lands into play.
Yeah.
What is this one? It's gorgeous. I've never seen this promo before.
What is it?
It's a league promo.
It's a Reliquary
Reliquary
Tower.
Tower.
That is really cool.
I think I got that from
I didn't know
Steve
that they
one
were
day.
that they were still printing them with that watermark as
Yeah,
late
isn't
as
it cool?
M19.
4 years ago.
I know.
5, because M19 was 2018.
Fuck!
Yeah.
We're all gonna be dead 1 year earlier. Thanks, Teach.
All right.
I think that's how that works.
I'm gonna pay 5,
I don't feel bad for
and
that.
I'm gonna cast Time Reversal. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into their
I
library,
am
then
okay
draws
with
7.
this.
You're making it a
Time
lot
reversals,
harder for me to hit
exile.
threshold now. Unbelievable.
Me and I could use that gem razor, but
Honestly, the only reason why Gem Razor was still in your hand is because Nebuchadnezzar hadn't had a chance to activate.
I'm aware.
I had
that was
It
not
was
lost
the
on me.
only card I knew was in anyone's hand, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking get him so bad.
I had to pitch my Cyclonic
And
Rift to
then-
this card because I didn't draw the second land I needed to
Jesus.
be able to
Chris
fucking
taunting elfed my Nebuchadnezzar.
get Chris under
away.
control.
Just,
Leave you me, I was paying attention.
it's just a taunting elf.
I don't do it often, but that one I
Yeah.
clocked.
No, I was waiting for that.
That taunting elf, he does spit some game.
I hope I draw Cowardice again because that feels like it'll
That would
fuck
be-
a lot of decks.
That would be real funny.
All right, so I
There
get
you go,
21 more snakes.
Oh my god.
I have.
Yeah,
Snake Pie.
because you're all drawing 7.
Hang on, I can draw a Cyclonic Rift.
I'm drawing 0. Fuck you.
So that's 18.
Drawing 7, you said?
Yeah,
We shuffle our hands and graveyards in and draw 7.
yeah.
Cuts please.
Yep, I got you,
So,
fam.
Got you, buddy. There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
Woo! And we're 3 best friends that anyone
Oh, that's gonna be real stupid.
Snake Pile's left out on that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, we'll accept this as cards in hand.
No! I don't like that.
Damn it.
I brought this deck specifically because I was hoping the first game would go a little faster than other weeks.
Sorry.
Fair.
I brought weird shit to game 1. 1995 or 1994 was an odd year for Magic.
All right, I'll play an island as my land for the turn. And I will go ahead and move to combat. And I'm going to swing at... Chris, do you have any flyers or reachers?
I don't believe so. Nope.
Okay, I'll swing at you for 3 commander damage in the air.
Oh, We're so close to not pausing the app.
I will draw one from Edric.
Count to 10. Count to 10 slowly. Here you go.
I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, drawer.
Quote Mike Bolton. Let's do that. Let's do exactly
Draw
that.
extra because of Rites of Flourishing. Land for the turn will be this specific island. Secondary land for the turn because of Rites of Flourishing will be a swamp. We will lead off with sorry about that noise. We're gonna snap back whatever this is.
Okay.
Okay. Untap my land. We're gonna cast a Meek Stone. Each creature with a power of 3 or greater does not untap during its. Oh wait, actually, we're not gonna do that yet because we're dumb. We're gonna be slightly smaller than that, smarter than that. We're gonna Soul Ring an island for 3, floating 1. Hercule's Recall. Return all artifact to target player. Oh, I'm sorry. Return all artifacts target player owns. Chris, how many artifacts do you own?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4, I think.
Okay, they're all in your hand.
Got it.
Okay, I have 1 floating. With that 1, then we're gonna Meek Stone. Then we are going to black drop a land. I'm doing this all in bad order. So 1 floating, black, 1/1, and an extra for Tegrid, God of Fright. 4/5 menace. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, I may put that card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control.
Well, that bitch's gonna die.
Chris, Raven's Crime. Discard a card.
And then you get to play it?
I mean,
yeah, it goes
if
into
it's
the
a
battlefield. Yeah, permanent.
Permanent.
Yeah, he gets any permanent.
Oh, well, I don't need this 3 visits.
Fair. Here's where I fucked up. Sunken Hope. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player returns target creature he or she controls to its owner's hand. Should have let off with that like 2 turns ago, but I didn't have it. I love that card. So good. Because there's another one in here. Whenever something gets spots somebody's hand, they discard.
Nice.
So it just fucks
Warp
up.
Devotion.
Yeah.
Coming and going. Yes, that's the one. But we will pass to Tegemus. Did you take your 2, Chris, for discarding?
Oh, no, I did not. 25.
Got him. It's the only thing I'm contributing.
Untap.
Meager.
Upkeep. What happens during my upkeep? I return a creature.
At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player returns a creature he or she controls to its owner's hand.
Sakshima.
Got him.
Draw 1. Draw 2.
But yeah, Sunken Hope and Warp Devotion is my favorite combo in this deck.
Land for turn. Island. Second lane for turn. Mirror Pool. Which enters the battlefield tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nelson's
5,
got
6,
open mana.
8, 9, 10.
And
One of them is blue.
6, 12, 18, 24, 31 snakes.
31 snakes.
That's more snakes than I have hit points.
HPs, if you will.
Yes. I mean, I've locked down his commander, but at that point, it doesn't fucking matter. Tej, get him.
I've got nobody to use my snakes right now.
Really? Turning them sideways doesn't just eliminate a single player of your choosing?
Oh, you don't have any. Oh, you have 1 creature on board. Yeah, you're right. And a lot of snakes.
Asshole. We have no way of using them other than the basic mechanic of
I
the
kind of
game.
forgot about that. Yeah. I thought you meant like I could. I was thinking Altar of Dementia, Altar of the Brood.
No,
well,
sir.
No, Brood is
combat
upon entry.
is an entire
Fish of Shadows.
phase.
I don't. This deck doesn't want combat. This deck wants to kill people through other means. This deck avoids combat at all costs.
I don't want to swing with 31 snakes.
Wouldn't be prudent.
I'm gonna cast Sakashima the Imposter.
Not at this juncture.
As Sakashima comes into play, I may choose a creature in play. If I do Sakashima
I forgot he drew a second card. Well, I forgot yours
comes
too.
into
It's
play as
actually
a
his
copy
turn.
of that creature.
Would you mind grabbing that die that's directly between the two of you?
There's your
Honestly?
extra stink
Thank you,
pile.
sir.
I don't think I want that. I think I want Edric. Spymaster of Trust.
That's the one.
I mean, I appreciate where you're going, but I don't think that's right.
He just out of left.
Then-
Nelson, you can get him. Turn on your snake
can.
sideways.
You really could.
I'm not worried about Tej right now, though.
Thank you.
TG, you
I don't
hear
mean that. I don't mean it that way.
Get him.
Nope.
Get him.
Fairly certain there's only
He's
one way
not
to
wrong.
take that.
He is not wrong.
Tej is a bitch. Quote Nelson.
84.
Quote
2023.
Quote the Nelson
in
Nevermore.
the year of our Lord.
Sakashima of 1,000 Faces. Which will also be a copy of my Sakashima the Imposter.
Sakashima.
Edric Thar.
Edric
Spy
Spymaster.
Master. You're thinking Rurik
Rurik Thar.
Thar,
Thank you.
which deals
Unbowed.
6 damage to anyone who casts a non-creature spell.
Yep.
Or I was thinking,
Then-
maybe he's thinking of Endrick Sar.
Either one.
He makes the throw
He makes
tokens.
the thrallies.
There's too many magic cards. I'm
With
just
that,
gonna
yeah,
put
that's
that out
it.
a lot
With
of
that, I'm going
gathering.
to pass a turn.
It's a whole lot of
Oh,
gathering.
Alright. At the end of your turn, I'm going to pay 1 red mana. I'm going to untap Torchling.
Shit. So, anything power 3 or greater doesn't untap in normal.
Those two. Those two dooders. You got them. You got them good.
Stone. Connected to the Might Stone.
Connected to the
Urza.
synapses. Because that's how he sees. Somehow.
Because that's how he sees him.
Alright.
Shit.
Draw for the.
So
is right salt
on
yet?
the
Yes, sir.
subject of magic storyline, because I did 2 or 3 magic readings, and then Wizard did it, so I stopped. Since they stopped, I'm going to start it up again.
Yeah.
And I might start up with the Brothers' War and do like a chapter a week.
Nice.
And if people are into that, if anyone comments, yes, do that. I will.
Yes,
I will
do
keep
that.
up with that. Well, you don't
Pay
comment
1
on
mana.
YouTube. You don't count.
I'll start.
Comment on YouTube.
Soul Ring.
I'll start.
Oh shit, he's ramping Soul Ring. Get him.
Use the Soul Ring to cast Lightning Greaves.
You know it's like turn 12, right?
Yep.
With these turn 2 plays, what the fuck?
0 mana. I will cast Rograk, Son of Rograk.
Checks out. Yes.
0/1. First
See?
strike. Menace
it's just
Trample.
everywhere. I can't help it.
The Tism.
So much dumb stuff here.
What?
I'm talking about Chubb.
Oh.
Beginning of the game.
Ah, fair enough. I don't talk about your erections enough.
No, you really don't.
I should.
They're very impressive.
So there I was, sleeping on the communal couch at work. And
Along came Tej.
a weird
Tickle
taste in
in
my
my
mouth.
Oh, that'd be real bad. Is this a May effect?
That'd be real bad.
No,
Tejas
that
penis
is not
is
a
a
May
May
effect. Oh, shitballs. How many snakes do you have?
33.
That's a big chunk. Alright.
Why? What's your non-May effect?
Drawing a card when a creature gets blocked or fights something.
He's gonna force me to block it with his little armor thing.
Well, I mean, if he swings at you,
That's out there, right? Doesn't he have that enchantment out there?
No, it's the.
You mean a lure
Taunting
effect?
Oh, he's got the taunting
It's
elf.
haunting elf.
No,
itself.
you
I
had
have
the-
a lure.
Lure!
Well, you had the what's the fucking other? Or is that in your graveyard now?
It was a taunting elf that attacked him and made
Yeah.
up.
No, you had- there was an
something else,
enchantment
like
you
plus
played
2,
that-
plus 2,
yeah.
and
Oh,
Yeah.
a Seton's Desire? That
that's
got
Okay,
Yeah,
so that-
I
okay,
bounced.
got it.
I bounced the creature that was on.
Okay, got
so
it.
that-
I see. Okay.
Yes,
I will move
that
to
is what I
equip
was
the Lightning
talking
Greaves to Rograk.
All your shit has haste regardless, doesn't it?
No, trample.
Oh, again, archetypes are dumb. They're always slightly off with it. The red one grants trample. The green one's Grants.
Rule
Probably
signet.
flying. I don't fucking know.
Blue and grant's double strike. We all know that.
Yes.
Nope. We're gonna leave that up.
You know, the classic archetypes.
I'll cast Doors of Durin.
Didn't I get rid of that?
You tried.
I did. What did you bounce at the beginning of your turn?
Yeah, you have
by
to
the
put
way?
a creature in your hand.
Oh,
At the beginning of each player's
Sorry.
upkeep, that player returns.
Charging Badger's
Sure.
gone.
Okay,
Badger.
got him. Fuck that badger.
Badger ass.
I'm assuming Nelson's gonna bounce a snake. I'll put him in his place.
You'd be stupid to do that.
He'll be down to 32
Idiot.
snakes like a bitch.
32? You might as well have 0.
Or just bounce at dockside and
Oh God.
that's what a rookie play though. I'm not gonna live to see a turn, so
I am going to
because this
move to
stupid
combat.
rampage effect is gonna kill me when
Yeah.
all my 1/1
Okay,
snakes.
3 mana.
Yeah, I'm dead.
If I do double target creature's power until end of turn, I will double my commander's power until end of turn. That creature must be blocked this combat if able.
Oh, my discard pile got shuffled in. I forgot how many cards got hated off my fucking board state. I had a maze of it that got hit. You know how hard it is to just hit
Hit a
lands?
maze of it, yeah.
I did it.
Each guy.
do 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 do.
Phenomena.
These 3 will attack Schnell.
Okay.
This little pile of happy will attack Nelson. These 2 will attack Teach.
So
Nelson
I'm
responses.
dead, right? I don't have a response.
You might be. He's getting giant growth for each one
Yeah,
of your
I know, and they're all
creatures.
1/1s, and he has trample. So I'm
Well,
guessing
everything
it's
has to
net
block
2.
this one, right?
All creatures able to block it, yes,
Yeah.
of yours.
Same with that.
These are coming at me, or
Yes.
these are coming at
Those
Nelson?
are coming at you. Only this
Okay.
is coming at Nelson. These are going at Teach.
And everything has to block him, right?
Yes, he has
So
a lure on it.
33, 34, 35.
So, Tegrid and the Taunting Elf will trade, and then I take
2, 5.
5.
And what does he get buffed for every creature attacking? Or blocking
Yes.
him? No,
Plus 3,
what?
plus 3
+3/+3.
for everything.
So
blocked.
yeah, he's being blocked by 35 creatures. He'd kill me.
Okay.
And it has travel.
Yeah, right. That's the
Um,
point.
That's how
But
get
then
you.
I have to draw how many from the blocks?
Well, not for. Wait,
Not
wait.
from Edric, from Nath.
I don't know. What's your card say?
What does it say?
Yeah, whenever one or more creatures you control
35.
fight or becomes blocked, draw
So-
a card.
So how many
30
creatures? No, how many
35 for
creatures?
me.
No. It's how many creatures he has that are blocked, not
Oh.
blocking.
Oh,
So it's based on the number of
Yeah.
creatures he controls.
Yes. So 1 from you
yeah.
and 1 from
me.
you.
Yeah.
And we
And I'm
just
still
declare
thinking.
blockers yet.
Yep.
But that's on block, so I would draw before damage.
You were so fucking lucky. I was
yeah,
1
4,
mana
5,
short
6,
for
7. I'd
Cyclonic Ring.
Take 7.
Day late and a mana short. That's how they get you.
4 of its commander.
Oh, before I draw these 2. Sorry. The attack triggers.
Down to 4.
Yeah, fuck all of us, I guess.
Sorry, that's
No,
on
I
the
mean it
bottom.
would have been, but
1 creature dealt damage to Nelson. How many creatures dealt damage to Chanel?
2.
1. And then this one did not attack.
So I'm going to draw 6 cards.
you have because you have 2 Edrics.
That is correct.
Nice.
And then I have to. I draw from your 2 Edrics attacking them, so that's 4.
Oh yeah, your Edric's also trigger for his drawing for dealing combat damage to not
Got it.
you.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. My things didn't attack on your turn.
So
Yeah.
there were 3 Edrics. So you
Four.
draw 3 here.
And I draw
6.
1,
you draw
2,
6
3
from
from Nelson's.
me. You draw 6 off of me total.
Oh, yeah.
And 3
Okay.
for me.
2, 3,
We're gonna fucking figure out what that
4,
is.
5,
I'm dead.
6. Okay, all caught up.
Cool. I hope Meatgrim kills you on your end step.
Yeah, it might.
Sincerely.
It might.
Yeah, that's how you're going to win, because I'm at 4.
Golden.
Ow, my ass. Is it actually negative 69 or you're just being a goof?
I'm being an asshole.
Okay.
He's being a goof.
Fucking straight goof.
Fucking goofing.
Goofing. Go away, goofing.
Can I do anything? Nope. Spent all my mana because I forgot about the Meagrim.
That is how they, and by they I mean fucking me in this position, gets you. So
I have to discard 12 cards. That will put me at 1.
Wow!
Somebody kill him, please.
You have power.
His big beefy.
we'll see.
His big beefy
I'm only
deck
drawing
can't
one
win.
card. If it's land, go. We'll see how this fucking ends
Oh,
up.
that's true. You don't have
I forgot to... wait, is Edric a May effect? I don't remember. Man, fuck it.
You drew him.
I mean, you did draw.
you did
I think it is
Your
a
end step
May.
done then?
Yep.
That's a
Okay.
good question.
I believe it's a May, but I'll verify.
I should have verified before I drew. That's alright. That's on me. I deserve to not
That's how they
get it.
get you. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, May.
Okay.
Nice.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
No, this guy's power was doubled as well, remember? With pre-combat, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. I was counting at you.
So I take 4 more?
Yes.
Fuck, I'm out! No!
So
Well-
Tej was eliminated?
Yeah, you would have to
Trample?
block. Yes.
8, 9, 10, 11. So if I block it,
It gets +3/+3.
but if I block it with a 6/6, I still only take 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. And I took 7,
Yeah.
so I just take 1 more. Lose my commander, take
Yes.
1 more. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay. So I untap upkeep Druid. I am going to activate.
And now, here's where we take it's funky, because I haven't thought about this in a long time. This is my commander. The entire thing goes to my command zone, including Sawtusk Demolisher, so it's just gone for the rest of the game.
Oh,
I think.
I don't think that's right. Because it dies and then.
That's right.
everything
That's right.
goes
I'm
here.
thinking of old. I
Yeah,
forgot about
that's
that.
why. That's why I
That's
have you
right.
wrong.
Okay, thank you.
Because it goes here and then it goes. State-based actions are checked. Commander, would you
correct.
like to go to the command zone now or never, bitch? And then it goes over to the
That
command
is
zone.
correct.
Okay, good. Direct quote.
And
Watsy,
Edric are
2022.
3/2s. Nelson. Edric 3/2.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player
See,
returns a
2,
creature
3.
he or she controls to its owner's hand. I have no creatures. I'm going to activate Castle Lockwain to draw a card. I will lose 3.
2/2.
2/2. Thank you.
Son of a bit.
God, that's a long way to go to just draw 1 more card. Do we try and do that? That's dumb. Yeah, we're gonna play Arcane Signet, but then we're gonna remand it. Counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, put it in its owner's hand instead, and I draw a card.
I've remanded way more of my own spells than other people's spells. Thank you, Storm.
I'm sorry. That is an unnecessary cackle. But the necessary cackle resolution is I'm going to recast the Arcane Signet, use that one, now that I have that and these 4, for a painful quandary.
Ah, fuck you!
At that point, I'm just going to pass the Tej and see what happens. So, Tej, you're up. Don't forget to bounce a creature at the beginning of your upkeep.
Consuming aberration is what I was trying to get to before.
Oh, that's the thing.
That's a good one.
that's the
a
good one.
really good one.
That's the good one.
Draw
Tej.
your card. What did you do?
No, that's just me.
Bounce.
Teach. I
Painful.
know I'm at 1.
Painful quandary came back, guys.
Yeah, but he's at 19.
I can get him. I'll get
You
him.
get me. You're gonna get me at both of us.
Teach,
honestly.
get him. Teach, get him. Because right now, all
Yeah, you gotta totally get me. You
Yeah.
have to get me.
But I can't. I can't play a thing.
You just hit me
Oh,
with
wait,
your
I can discard.
Sakashima.
I can discard.
if you discard, you take 2,
So you will
and you're
also
down
go
to 1.
Nailed it.
Dumb.
Can't believe I hit myself for 24. Drawing cards
How
unnecessarily.
much power do you have on the board right now, Chris?
7, 0.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
7,
the fun
8,
part.
9,
I have no
10,
creatures to
11,
block.
12, 13, 18.
Okay.
But
Cast
I can
a spell
pump,
before
but I can
you
pump
okay.
Torchling. And I can double something's power
it.
with.
Okay.
But my big guys don't untap either because of
Your big
Moonstone.
guys don't untap, and you have to bounce something as is. So we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, Rograk just costs 0 mana.
Yeah, no, fuck it. He's also gonna untap fine. I don't
Yeah.
care. Fuck him.
I can't do a goddamn thing.
He's a little kobold.
But I have to discard to Megrim. Fuck Megrim.
No, you have to discard to hand size.
I'm gonna discard to fuck.
Oh, did you bounce at the beginning of your turn?
I did.
Okay.
I got rid of one of my Sakashimas.
But he can't recast
He's
it.
down to Sakashimas instead of Sakashimai.
God, this is such a goofy ass game.
I am so happy.
Sitting on fucking 5 lands for the majority of the game sucked. How many lands do I have in that deck?
You were the one that
It's not
let
even
us.
king-making.
I know,
because
it was
you're gonna
it was
get
awful.
both. So, because I want to do something,
Get me.
Get Chris. He's at
Yeah,
1.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
I'm tapped out.
Oh,
So just swing at him.
and you have nothing. You have.
Oh, I am
card in hand.
wide fucking open.
But then I have to discard.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a
Yeah.
puzzle here. There's a puzzle here.
Get me, daddy.
No. Ah.
There are 38 lands in this deck.
We can't cast stuff during your upkeep, but during the untap, or wait, untap. We can't do it during the untap, no, but during the upkeep, yes. But by that point, Summoning Sickness is already checked. And
Okay.
good. Brr.
I don't think there's a right thing to do here.
What makes you feel happy?
Yep, that's it.
What is Sakashima? Did Sakashima
2/2.
even untap? Okay, good.
It's an Edric. Sorry.
Okay.
Master
Edric something.
How many cards are in your hand right now?
A
Master
lot.
Unbound.
Don't let Chris convince you
4, 5,
to
6,
not
7,
kill him.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Can you cast 5 of them?
I'm going to attack Chris for 2.
No! Yep, you got me.
I'm going to draw a card.
Cast it.
Cast it. Rook, make him look like an asshole.
But I can discard.
Yeah, you can discard instead.
Discard 2.
I'm going to
Electric
not
Boogaloo.
play the land yet, actually. Forest. I am going to.
That deck is hard
Shit.
to stop when it starts humming.
Did we get you?
No, but there was a reason. I was going to fucking Worldly Tutor
Ah.
before the draw. That was the whole point of
That's
the
a really good
fucking
card.
play.
Really
Real good.
impressed with that card.
Yeah, it's real good.
Is it the one that kept putting shit into play, tapped and attacking?
Uh-huh.
Tapped and attacking, he said?
Do you even have dwarves in that deck?
Oh my
Or
God,
elves?
this is Fucking
My
sick.
What's
Commander's
Commander's
an
an
elf.
elf?
Okay.
But yeah, there's a few elves in here.
The taunting elf, I would assume, is an elf.
A couple
I don't know if it's
elves.
a merfolk.
I have a Lycid.
There you go.
That makes sense, actually. So, we now go live to Tej. Already in progress.
Tej isn't
Thinking
even-
about dying.
Tej isn't even live with Tej.
5, 6,
Tej is
nope.
on a tape delay.
Because of all the cussing.
6.
Chimera, Unicorn,
I'm spinning the wheels.
War Riders.
I'm going to cast Auspicious Starts, where it's mutate
Squirrel.
cost, mutating on top of Edrixar.
Okay, so you're discarding
So
the card?
I'm going to discard this Temple of Deceit.
Okay.
Seems
You're taking
deceptive.
2 to Magrim.
Down to 1.
I have
Whenever this
quite a
creature
few
mutates,
elves.
exile cards from top of your library into exile 1 permanent card. Put it on the battlefield.
I also have a Kabu.
Ledger Shredder.
Ledger Shredder's really good. You should activate that.
Absolutely can't. Trigger ability. Alright.
Because when it activates, he discards and then takes 2 more.
Fuck you. You win.
True.
Do I?
Yep, you win.
So good.
Somehow, Nebuchadnezzar ended up pulling out the win on this one. Absolutely should not have. Chris probably should have won this one. Tej, maybe. Nelson, probably more than Tej. Me, dead last, but still fucking pulled it out. And I apologize for my cussing. But my MVP, absolutely my Megrim. Because Megrim is what got me the win. So my Nebuchadnezzar deck is completely silly. It is designed around a stupid idea of bouncing stuff to people's hands and then making them discard stuff based on either random or specific knowledge of their hands after I bounce stuff. I didn't see any of the cards that let me look at their hands. I didn't get to resolve Nebuchadnezzar even a single time. But this is one of my oldest and dumbest and most entertaining EDH decks in my opinion. And somehow it got the win, so I'm super, super happy about that. Chris's deck, I don't even remember the name of the commander. It's Dominaria United something?
Yes.
It's
Marhault Helldragon.
General Marhault Helldragon. Yeah, that guy is ridiculous because it's +3/+3. It gives Rampage 3 to all of your creatures. So his all lure effect deck should have just run over everybody, but we lucked out, especially me, not being able to block anything. So I didn't have to deal with as many of the Rampage triggers, thankfully, being a low creature deck to begin with. And I think that's part of what kept me alive long enough to just wait for Megrim to kill my opponents off. Nelson's deck, that snake producer, also, again, should have had it over me. He never had the opportunity to swing as aggressively as he could. Tiege's Mutate deck, I was hoping that Cowardice as a single enchantment would keep him out of the game forever. Unfortunately, Chris and Tiege teamed up against me, but their alliance didn't stand until the end of the game. So, again, Megrim somehow snuck me a victory. This was completely unearned, and this is a shit-eating grin on my face, but I will take it and move on to the next game and just run something also dumb and entertaining.
So I finally brought back Xyris. I really, really, really like this deck. This is the first time it didn't really pose much of a threat on board. I know I had the 31 snakes on board. With the current board state at the end of the game could have done some damage if I could get in with attacks, but like I said, this deck runs, I think, 12 creatures. It doesn't want to win necessarily. Oddly enough, combat damage would be an alternate win con for this deck. I want to win with things like Altar of Dementia. I want to have Altar of the Brood helping me out. I want to have Vicious Shadows as a way to have my fuck you response to everybody. But I didn't get to see any of those. And I saw 5 mana through the first, 10, 11, 12 turns, whatever it was. Which really sucked considering for the majority of the game we were all drawing an extra card and able to play an extra land. I had a Cyclonic Rift in my hand that, in hindsight, if I would have kept the Jessica's Will, I could have used that to pay the 6 colorless mana for it overloaded and then just tapped 1 blue, and I could have bounced everything back to Chris's hand. So I misplayed that when I discarded it. There were a lot of other things in my hand at the time I wanted to keep, and I missed that play. So that was a big, very impactful mistake on my part, because then the Rift got shuffled away when I played the Time Reversal, which helped me because it generated a whole bunch of snakes, but didn't have impact tremors at the time, so there wasn't a big payoff there. I did draw into a Molten Psyche and the impact tremors, and actually the Jessica's Will. We're all back in my hand after we had wheeled with the Time Reversal. Unfortunately, because Chris's creatures all got buffed by the number of creatures that blocked them, and all of my snakes are 1/1s, so he's getting, essentially, when he's getting +3/+3 and a Trampler, he's netting 2 damage for every one of those snakes. So I took a fuckload of damage to the face. It was the right play by Chris. I don't think I had enough to kill. It would have been 21, so it wouldn't have killed Chris and it wouldn't have killed Schnell, but it would have killed Tiege, and it would have put me in a position where with my 31 other snakes, I should have been able to get through that turn to get Schnell and then Chris. So he made the right play. The only thing that really sucked was not having enough land. I do really like this deck. I think it works pretty well. And yeah, I'm glad I finally brought it back, and there will not be as big of a gap in between, the next time I play it compared to when I played it last. No. Chris's deck, I think this is the first time I've played against it. I think he played it the first time one night that I wasn't here. It is very difficult to play against. The only thing really I think that would have really helped us as a group would have been, some sort of board wipe. The Cyclonic Rift would have been great because then he would have had to discard a bunch of stuff too, even though he did have an ass load of mana as well. So I don't know. It would have been interesting to see how it would have went. So anyway, like I said, first time seeing that deck, really liked it. Definitely a different kind of mindset to play against. The Mutate deck, unfortunately, didn't do as much as we've seen it do in the past, but that deck can be pretty dangerous. And thankfully, it was around to help us with timely enchantment removal, because, to be honest, I don't think Xyris has any. There might be some in green, I don't remember, but anyway, not a ton in that deck. So Tej and Chris really kind of saved my bacon there. Chanel's Nebuchadnezzar deck, I love blue-black, weird shit, and it did weird shit. But he also played cool cards like Megrim, Liliana's Caress, Painful Quandary, my kind of black discard all-stars. I guess they're anybody's because they're just that good. But it's too bad we didn't get to see a goofy-ass resolution of Nebuchadnezzar's static ability, although he would have gotten Tej with it because Tej had... what got bounced back to his hand? I don't remember.
Gemraiser.
The Gemraiser was in his hand, that's right. So it would have been funny to see that happen, but we didn't quite get there, even though it won. So as frustrating as the game was to play for me at times, it was a ton of fun, and I do love my Xyris deck.
Tonight I brought one of my favorite Gruul decks back, my General Marhault Eldragon deck. And this deck kind of represents a bit of a philosophical change for me when it comes to playing Commander. I have a tendency to play a lot of heavily interactive, end-of-turn, instant speed effects, stuff to keep myself alive until I can develop a board state where I can kind of just take everybody else out simultaneously, avoid some feel-bads by trying to kill everybody at the same time. But those games, just by default, have a tendency of dragging on. And I'd love to get more games in a week. So I'm starting to skew a little more towards aggressive decks, trying to impact the board each turn as opposed to being pillow forty or defensive. And just trying to do things to get the game to progress faster, whether that's attacking or introducing things to the games, like there will be more initiative and more Monarch going forward to try and incentivize that from other players as well. This deck, it started with a very simple premise. The commander procs just by your creatures getting blocked, and the best way to make that happen is to force blocks. So this is literally lure.deck, and it works. There's some really garbage creatures in this list, but this deck is genuinely greater than the sum of its parts. Charging Badger should not be in an EDH deck, and yet here we are. But it does work. Nelson's deck started off so slow, but as soon as he had the mana from his Dockside Extortionist, Xyris hit the table, and in 2 turns, he had a threat level amount of snakes. Unfortunately for him, it was, by the time one more round had gone around the table, it would have been lethal for me as well. And that many 1/1s is just too tempting when each one effectively represents a trampoline giant growth. It was just kind of an easy call. I figured I kind of had this one in the bag, and I knew he wouldn't be sitting there for a while. Read your cards, kids. Had I paid attention to Edric and remembered that it was a May effect to draw those cards, I would not have had to discard so many, dealing myself 24 of the 25 life that I had left. Hubris. You need it.
It's like not blocking when you have a No Mercy on board.
Exactly.
Fuck you, Chris! Oh, fuck me.
Too big for your britches. And that is how Nebuchadnezzar gets there. That's how.
When your pants don't fit.
That's. Then your pants don't fit.
Vorosh tonight. Here's the thing about the Vorosh deck. It is not a good deck, but it's real fun when it goes off, and it doesn't always go off. But it is a pet deck of mine. The idea was when Ikoria first came out, I really liked the mutate mechanic, so I took the mutate precon, threw a dragon at the top, and then just kind of saw what I could build from it, and that's why we have the deck we have today. The deck is obviously designed to mutate, but the things I want to mutate on are more often than not cards that can clone themselves, so I'm making more copies of whatever I'm mutating on. So eventually I want to flood the board with creatures, but it takes a while to get there. My opening hand was pretty good in my opinion. I had 3 lands. I had a Garruk's Harbinger, which when it deals combat damage to a creature, to a player or a planeswalker, I can look at the top number of cards equal to the damage dealt, put a creature from among them into my hand, and the rest go on the bottom of the library. And I had something to mutate on top of it to bump that power up just a little bit. So the idea being, I'm going to get some cheap hits in early on, put a bunch of creatures in my hand, most of which will have mutate, and then just kind of go from there without a plan. The deck doesn't want to search for specific creatures. I just want to get creatures in my hand and then see what weird monsters I can build. I think the matchups tonight against the mutate deck were all kind of against me. We had Nebuchadnezzar, which was going to bounce all my shit. Chris, which is going to go wide real fast, and while I can potentially go wide, it's not going to do it that fast. And Nelson threatened friendly wheels, which we didn't really see many of. But that was also going to be a bummer for me if I was sculpting my hand into something that I wanted to play, and then I was just going to wheel it all away. So it was kind of an uphill battle for me, I felt, at the get-go. But I wasn't going to quit. I was going to power through. My card, my best card, my MVP tonight is Gem Razor. Schnell was my main nemesis tonight. What with his Megrim and his second Megrim and his Painful Quandary and then a second Painful Quandary and his... what else was it? Conspire?
Cowardice.
All those things were going to really screw me over personally. So I just wanted to get rid of what he had and then start attacking the other people with the threatening creatures. So that was basically what I wanted to do. At the end of the game, when it was just the 3 of us left, my goal was to hit Chris with my Sakashima, which is a copy of Edric's Spymaster of Trest, getting me to draw a card, and then in response to that trigger, I wanted to cast Worldly Tutor so I could put Gem Razor back on top of my library and draw the Gem Razor. Then I would have been able to Gem Razor away the 2 enchantments that were really screwing me over from Schnell. And the Painful Quandary and the Megrim. I would have been able to discard the Painful Quandary, so I wasn't going to take life, but I would have taken the 2 from the Megrim, which would have put me at 1. But with both of those enchantments gone, it at least would have given me some staying power to get myself back into the game. Unfortunately, I forgot that plan. I drew the card from Edric as soon as I was able to, forgot to Worldly Tutor Gem Razor in my hand, and that's what ended up costing me the game. Chances are I was going to draw anything that would have stabilized me and actually put me ahead anyway, so I'm pretty sure that either Schnell or Chris were going to walk away with this game anyway. But that was the plan I wanted to do, and like an idiot, I just forgot, as per usual. Schnell always builds beautiful, wacky decks, and I like playing all of them. Chris, his deck, I never remember what his commander is, but it's, I know the deck, and the deck hits real hard, real quick. It is always scary every time I play it. I like that deck, I just don't like playing against it because it gets out of hand real quickly. And Nelson, I've seen Nelson's group hug deck do a lot of real bad things for us, but this game you just seem to be helping us more than hurting us. So Nelson was a good friend throughout most of the game as well. Again, Schnell, you were just my nemesis tonight, and that was just because of the shit you were playing, none of the actions you were actually taking. But hey, it was that perfect storm thing, right? You only played the cards that you drew. You didn't really tutor anything up to dick me over specifically. It's just kind of how it worked out. With that being said, watch us dick each other over specifically every week by subscribing to this on YouTube and going to our website. Did I do good?
Close enough.
Excellent. Ring that bell.